Hi everybody, this is the Math 10C Exponents and Radicals Review Package. This is short answer 12. Evaluate each expression, write each answer as an integer or a fraction. Okay. All right, 27 to the 2/3 here. Now I will show you what I think is the most reasonable way to do this. That 2 represents a power on the 27 and the 3 represents a root index. Now my advice is do the root first. Okay, so we're going to do the cube root of 27 all squared. I could square the 27 first, but just think about that. Do you want to do that? No, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to square 27 because I already know that the cube root of 27 is going to be 3. And then 3 squared is just 9. It's much easier to reduce that value and then make it large than it is to make it large and then reduce that down. This is just far easier here. For this one right here, the 16 to the negative 1/2, let's deal with the negative first. So that makes this 1 over 16 to the 1/2. And then I know that when I've got a rational exponent that implies a radical, in this case it's a square root. So this is going to be 1 over root 16, which is just going to be 1 over 4. Okay, so that one's pretty straightforward. Over here, okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, this one has got both. It's got the negatives, okay, negatives here, a negative here, negative here, and the radical here. Again, though, my advice will be in a bit here that we deal with the radical first, but at the very first, what I want to do is deal with that negative, get rid of it. Now, this is going to become 1 over negative 8 to the 4/3. Now, notice what that negative there did not do. It did not cancel with the negative in the base. Okay, it doesn't do that. That negative causes a reciprocal. Okay, it doesn't change anything about the base there. Now, this is going to be 1 over the cube root of negative 8. I will deal with that first and then take it to the 4th power. That's what that 4 is there. It's that power, but I'm going to do that afterwards here. And I'm going to do it like this because I know that this is going to be 1 over, well, I know that the cube root of negative 8 is going to be negative 2. Okay, and that when I've got an odd root index, if there's a negative inside there, that gets preserved. The negative doesn't go away. And now, I know that negative 2 to the 4 will be positive 16. Positive because I've got an even number of negative signs popping out, and they cancel each other out in pairs, and 2 to the 4 is 16. So there we go.